I've never seen one. So it's pretty accurate. Yes.
Going back to the testing, like you said that you have to do enough, like the confirmatory test. I was always under the impression that they could do it like with that same sample. Do they have to come back and get another test?
No, they don't come back. We do it at that same time.
Okay.
Yeah, we do it at that same time. Yeah, we tend not to let people out that room. You know, we don't like to let people go when we get a preliminary. You know, we want to make sure, first of all, we want to do the confirmatory. And then we have to make sure, we have to assess in our heads with their body language and what they're saying and watching them to make sure that we don't feel like they're going to harm themselves when they get out of there. So we tend to kind of hold on to people just a little while, you know, and we talk to them and we let them know, you know, there are options, you know, you can live with this. And you know, when we go and talk to our young people and we tell them about how people are living today with HIV, and they hear of people living with HIV, it's kind of hard to give that, to make them believe the message that we're giving on the preventive side. Because we get so many young people that think that, okay, what's the drawback? I can take a pill. You know, I mean, if I get HIV, okay, you know, there's medications out there, you know, I'm going to be all right. People living a whole lot longer and, you know, great life, and, you know, you tend to get that. So it gets a little hard when we try to tell people and encourage people when we're talking to them that you can live with this, and then turn around and give that "we don't want you to get it" message. You know, because I don't want anyone to become HIV positive if they don't have to be. I mean, that is something that you can actually prevent. You can't stop cancer, but you can prevent HIV.
But you know they're bug chasers as well.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, the bug chasers. You all know what bug chasers are? Yeah, they have those kind of parties. They have parties.
Wait, what?
Okay, everybody don't know what a bug chaser is. Okay, let's go ahead and explain bug chasers. Bug chasers are people that want to get that virus. They're chasing that bug. They want to get it because they feel like, I'm going to get it anyway, so let me get it now. Or my boyfriend's got it, you know, let me go ahead and get it. Or my girlfriend's got it, she's cool, let me go ahead and get it.
Housing.
Yeah, and then you have those people that like are homeless, okay? Homeless people don't have anything, right? We've seen them living under bridges and parks and everything. Well, they feel if they get the HIV virus, that everything opens up for them. They get resources, they get housing, they get food, they get clothes. And they do, they get resources. So they try to get infected. They try to get infected. And when we talk about those bug chasers, you know, I have come to find out that when I was younger, I used to look at my mother and my grandmother and say, "Oh, they're so old. They don't know nothing. They ain't never had no boyfriend." Now I don't know how I got here if they ain't never had no boyfriend. But they had never had no boyfriend, never had no sex, never had nothing. You know, and that's what I always thought. But now I'm older and a grandmother. I look at my grandchildren and some of the things that are going on with young people with these different color bracelets and lipstick parties and all. What is that? Lipstick party. You know what a lipstick party was back in my day?
Rainbow.
We all got together and we just tried on each other's lipstick. A different color nail polish that we used to wear. It was just a different color. Now they got meaning. They mean things to these young people. Bracelets. A different color bracelet. I thought them little bracelets were so cute. Y'all know what I'm talking about, them little rubber band looking bracelets. I thought they were so cute. And I would tell my granddaughter, I said, "Oh baby, these are so cute. Why don't you get some of this?" She said, "Uh-uh." I said, "Why? They just look colorful bracelets." She said, "Mama, they mean something." Yeah. I'm like, well, what they mean? mean?
That's why we tell you not to wear those bracelets in schools.
What
Because
they
a
mean?
lot of schools don't let you wear them.
I'm thinking they just look cute little bracelets. No, Mama, they mean something. And so when she got through telling me what they meant, I said, ooh, Lord, y'all done made stuff too complicated. It's complicated. And it don't have to be that hard.
What is on those beans, I'm wondering?
I don't know either.
Listen, baby, I can't tell you. Did you just not hear me tell you I'm a grandmother? I just know they mean something, them different color bracelets.
I thought she was talking about the lipstick.
Well, and the lipstick. Well, I do know that some color means that the girl has oral sex. Yeah. She's good with having oral sex with a guy. So I do know a color means that. So I gotta be awful careful what color lipstick I wear to work. I don't want nobody wrong impression. Okay, so I used to be a real advocate of colored lipstick. I really did. I love lipstick. And if I had one tube, I had 10 million of different color lipstick. They done reduced me to wearing Vaseline on my lips. Because I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. They'll ruin it. Y'all don't see no color on my fingers, do you? I love color polish.
I haven't heard of the nail polish thing.
Yeah, they done reduced me to just wearing plain old clear polish.
Kids these days.
That's weird for us old people. What's the matter with them? Yeah. Does anybody else have any other questions?
Good old days, we wait a while.
Go ahead.
Do you get a lot of repeat testers?
Yes, we
like
do.
That are negative and then maybe become positive?
Repeat offenders is what we call
And
them.
what kind of education do you do for the people that are negative but just keep coming back?
We do the basic education on telling you, okay, why are you still coming? Why are you still? No, I'm serious. And I'm the grandmother in the group. So you know everything is, baby, didn't I tell you need to do such and such and such? You know, that's just how I talk. Okay. So when you come back in 3 months later and you still telling me that you did the same thing 3 months ago and I tested you and you came up negative, didn't I tell you was negative then? What are you trying to do? Get positive? What's the matter with you? Come on in here, let's talk about this. And that's what we do. We talk about the risk and then we look at the risk. Well, can you try to do this? We try to do a risk reduction plan. Because some people, you can't give it all to them at once. Just don't use condoms at all. Well, can you try using condoms 10% of the time? 50% of the time? Can you try to use a condom 5 out of 10 times? You know, we have to do a risk reduction plan to try to see